What's up, YouTube? Another video for you today. This one here is going to be really quick, so try to watch the entire thing. It's not going to be very long, and we'll try to get to the point. So the title of the video is the worst socket rail ever, and in fact they are. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So I went to the old Walmart and I picked up a set of these Hypertough socket rails. So they say that they're aluminum 360 degree rotating fasteners for standard and deep sockets, and no magnetic feature, made in Taiwan, 5-year limited warranty, etc., etc. So I got a couple of them in here, and I was looking for a cheap alternative. I guess if you're looking for a cheap tool, these are cheap rail. These are like $6, $7 at Walmart. But they don't lock. The sockets don't grip onto the little holders very well. It's very thin, so that's a good thing. Very light. It doesn't have any type of magnetism or anything like no magnets or anything like that affixed to the rail. So that, I don't like it. I wouldn't say, I guess I call them the worst. They may not be necessarily worst, but they're just certainly not the greatest. I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to try them out to see what I think about them. I guess good thing about them is that they are held, or they're captured in place fairly, or they're very narrow, I guess, in terms of being able to stack a lot of them there. I've seen a lot of people use a lot of different types of rails, and I guess if you're going to compare these to like your metal rail, like this here, this is actually a snap-on metal rail, the old style stuff. I think it actually says it somewhere on there. It says snap-on. There it is. They're better than this, but this can be screwed to be stationary, which is kind of neat. I've never done that, but it can. These don't have any type of feature to be, or ability to be screwed in. You can drill, I guess right there, maybe you could drill it into something if you wanted to. But I don't know. I just don't like them. I just don't like them. So if you guys have ever tried any of these Hypertough rails, let me know what you think. I've got one more. I think my boys got to them and misplaced them because I can't find it. I'm just trying to get some of these loose sockets kind of organized. I'm still struggling with how I want to do that because I can't use the Ulsa Tools socket holders for that. It just doesn't work out. I guess if I had another tray like this, I could do it, like the Ulsa Tools socket holder. I could do that. But then I would be eating up a lot of room, and I really don't want to do that either. So it's kind of one of those things when you start getting like the smaller, more precision tools, I guess, if you will, or precision sockets, meaning like they're 12-point quarter-inch drive, non-impact, or stubby hex, or stubby Torx, or some type of twist socket, or stubby triple square, or a stubby magnetic socket. When you start getting into those, like not your traditional basic socket, it gets kind of difficult because you're not buying like a whole row of them, right? You're buying like, a small number of them. The sets aren't typically they're not very large unless you buy like a kit. So then you're trying to figure out what type of a holder to put them on, and that's why some of these snap-on holders like this are pretty ideal, because it doesn't hold a lot of sockets, but it's got a smaller footprint, and it works really well. So that's about the only thing that I just don't like about them. And then like I have more nubs here that I don't really need, and then once you're done with that, and you've got like 4 inches of extra room that you don't have any sockets for. So if I push all these down, which is what I'm going to do anyway, and I factor in 2 more sockets, they are spaced fairly well. I guess you didn't see that. They are spaced fairly well, so you don't have to worry about bunching up, I guess, per se. So then that's a good distance there. I guess I can take a cut off, and I can cut that rail down and use it that way. Maybe if I did that, yeah, that would work, because I'll just cut it here, and then I'll have enough room to add the cat back on the end. So just know, if you get in these Hypertough rails, you may have to modify them a little bit. They are a temporary means to a temporary solution. So you know, just know that, take it with a grain of salt. Maybe you could throw a little bit of a adhesive magnet to the back of it and make it work out that way as well. I'm just trying out some different things. Like I said, I like kits, or I like trays, sometimes the factory OEM trays. I do like that. And like, I would never take out these sockets here out of their holders, their factory holders. I just like them too much. But just a matter of just kind of modifying what you need to make it work for your layout. Still not 100% certain that this is going to be the final set and done layout for the box or the drawer here. I am still in the market for a new or another box. I have a Mac like MB700, I think it is. It's one here in a neighboring town for like $700 or $600. I'm still thinking about trying to strike a deal on that, get it for around $450, $500. It is older, but it will allow me to go through this drawer and say, okay, what do I really want to keep in this drawer? Obviously, this serves as a home base, whereas the MB700 or whatever it is, that would be more of a mobile style cart or a box, kind of like a roller cart. And I can then take out some of these extra stuff. Like, I would probably do away with this entire center section here, because this is just a hodgepodge of different sockets. And I think that you could do a lot of work just on this tray, as I said before, how I have it set up. I would then probably get some of I'll leave the big axle nut sockets here, but I would take the lug sockets out. And I would probably leave some of these more of a unique sockets. I probably would leave them in here. But I would take out maybe some of these other sockets that I have sitting here on the side, adhere to the side. So it's still, I still got to see. I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now. So I want to be smart about how I do things. I am changing companies. I'm going to be going to a new company here in the next week. So yeah, so I got that I'm dealing with as well, trying to get prepared for a new employer. And so I am trying to be smart about what I spend, what I buy. I do have a new tool coming real quick. I'll knock on that real fast. I do have a new tool coming. My buddy Steve-O, OG Scuba Steve, he hooked me up with a new tool. So he got it for me off from his dealer, and he has shipped that to me. Some of you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, I don't know if I posted anything about it. Maybe I haven't. So you probably wouldn't see that on my Instagram account. So you just have to wait till it arrives. I think it's due here on Tuesday, which means that I'm going to not be here to receive it. My wife will have to get it, and then I won't see it until like Thursday or Friday when I get back into town. So, but hang tight for that video. It's going to come out. The goal I'm trying to do is do a video per day, or or video every other day. So I'm trying to keep you guys coming with content. There will be a period, like I said, I'll be out of town, so I won't be able to do a video. But I'll try to keep some content rolling for you guys. Maybe I'll do a couple things in advance so that I can kind of release them on certain days, and then you guys will have your content. So just working on that. Otherwise, enjoying life. So hope you liked the video, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.